gentlewoman from Texas is recognized for 2.5 minutes.
Mr. Chairman, you are absolutely right. This is a constitutional question that has been raised, and as I came to the floor earlier, I mentioned my predecessor, Congresswoman Jordan, who believed in this Constitution without question. I mentioned the 14th Amendment. I now mention the 5th Amendment. First of all, the Commerce Clause covers this bill, but the 5th Amendment speaks specifically to denying someone their life and liberty without due process. That is what H.R. 2 does, and I rise in opposition to it. And I rise in opposition because it is important that we preserve lives, and we recognize that 40 million plus are uninsured. In my own county, Harris County, this bill will allow some 800,000 uninsured members of Harris County, citizens of Harris County, to be insured in Texas. In addition, the Texas Department of Insurance, as many other states, have already begun implementing this bill, the Patient Protection Bill, gladly so, and saying it will help save lives and provide for the families of their states. Can you tell me what is more unconstitutional than taking away from the people of America their 5th Amendment rights, their 14th Amendment rights, and the right to equal protection under the law? I know that Mr. Land, who suffers from schizophrenia with his family, Miss Betty, who had to go to the ER room in Texas because no insurance, Mrs. Smith, who was on dialysis, or Mrs. Fields, whose mother couldn't get dental care, I know they would question why we're taking away their rights. Today we stand before this body. We beg of them to ask themselves whether this is all about politics or about the American people. I'm prepared to extend a hand of friendship, standing on the Constitution to enable us to provide for all of the citizens of this country. This bill has been vetted. This bill is constitutional, and it protects the constitutional rights of those who ask the question, must I die? Must my child die because I am now disallowed from getting insurance? To our seniors, there are no death panels. This is about your primary care doctor. This is about closing the donut hole that will allow you to be able to get discounts on your prescription drugs that some of you have avoided because you have to pay your rent and you have to buy your food. Texas, a big state, has already said through a governmental agency, we need this bill. And we hope that those who come from our state and many other states will not vote against the protection of patients, vote against H.R. 2, and provide yourself with the protection of the Constitution. I yield back.